perimeter and area of composite shapes, grade C. Let's look at the most complex types of shapes you're likely to encounter during your foundation course. Right, let's start with a simple one. So as I said before, make sure you've got a pen, pencil and ruler handy. And copy down these shapes. Right, now the first thing we'd have to do, don't have to after a while with a bit of practice, you'll know instinctively that these lengths are in, so you won't have to write them in. Right, the missing length is 3 centimeters. So in order to find the perimeter, we calculate the distance all around the shape. So it's 3 centimeters, add 3, add 5, 3 add 3 add 5 is 11, 15, 21 centimeters. So the distance around is 21 centimeters. Now, to find the area, we break it down into 2 simpler shapes. Rectangle 1, the area of which is base times height, 6 times 3, 18 centimeters squared. And in this case, we break this down into, this one's already broken down for us, into a triangle. Now, we know the base. What's the height here? Oh, that's another length that we could have written in. It's 3 centimeters. Base times height, 4 times 3. It's a triangle, so we halve it. 4 times 3 is 12. Halved is 6. So the area of this part is 6 centimeters squared. So the area of the composite shape is composed of 2 or more simpler shapes. It's 18 centimeters squared plus 6 centimeters squared equal to 24 centimeters squared. Now, why would I classify this as a simpler example? It's because they've broken it down for you. Let's look at shape 2. Right, we haven't got any missing lengths. So the perimeter is quite a simple thing to calculate. We haven't got any missing lengths where it comes to the perimeter. So the perimeter is 20 centimeters, add 13, 33, add 15, 33, add 15 is 48, add 12 is 60. So the perimeter is 60 centimeters. What about the area? Now, we've got to divide it into 2 simpler shapes. Now, the most obvious way to divide it is into a rectangle and a triangle. Fine for the rectangle, we can see that the area is base 12 times 15. 12 times 15, 180 centimeters squared. But what about this triangle? We don't seem to have, well, it's not immediately obvious what the height is and what the base is. Well, let's start with the simplest one. The base must be 12 centimeters. The length there is the same as the base of the rectangle. And what about this, the height of the triangle? Well, if this length here is 20 centimeters and this length here is 15 centimeters, then this length here must be 5 centimeters. So the area of the triangle is 12 times the height of 5. 12 times 5, 60, and halve it, 30 centimeters squared. So the area of the combined shape is 180 centimeters squared plus 30 centimeters squared to give us 210 centimeters squared. Now, I want to keep this relatively simple and short, so we're just going to look at one other example, one that's caused many of the grade CD borderline pupils that I've taught a lot of problems. It's not to scale. Now, the question might be this. What's the area of the white section? Right, so we've got a triangle, and then there's a yellow square in the middle. Now, unless you've had practice, it isn't, well, for many young people, it isn't automatically obvious. How do we work out the area, the area of the white part of this triangle? Well, we do two calculations. First, we work out the area of the whole triangle. So the area of the whole triangle is base times height, 13 centimeters times 5 centimeters, equal to 65 centimeters squared. And then remember, we halve it. So that's 32.5 centimeters squared. So that's the area of the whole triangle. Then we work out the area of the rectangle. And the area of that, nice and straightforward, is 4 centimeters squared. Now, what do we do to find out the area of the white part? Well, we subtract them. Area of white part equals 32.5 centimeters squared. Take away 4 centimeters squared to give us 28.5 centimeters squared. Now, it seems fairly obvious now that I explained it, but you'd be amazed, viewers, how few, especially when I'm invigilating exams, how few young people, especially those, as I said, trying to get a grade C or D, manage to work out that in order to calculate, for instance, here, the area of the white section, you subtract one of the areas. Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you look forward to the next one.